It was bad. There we go. Away, pop-up windows. Walter's gummies. I've got the entire thing is like red and purple. Ugh. Horrible. We got a few orange ones. Like seriously, like these are all like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like here, 2 orange ones, 1 yellow one, and whatever these are. And everything else is red and purple. 2 bags. It's so nasty. Yeah, that's kind of what this video is about. I've been on my computer for so long, the damn thing's giving me 1,000 pop-ups. Yeah, I did. I've been staring at my computer for a long time. Beard looks good today. Nothing to mess it up, though, I guess. Considering I'm, out of a job. It's just a bowl. Mm-hmm. Oh, much better. That's purple and red ones out of the way. Sometimes I wish I lowered my chair a little. Just a little too high. Tired of this flavor. It's sickening now. Yeah. Good way to beat the Monday crap, huh? Or monotony or whatever. Monotony. Yes, that's a word. Oh. I'm just waiting to see if numbers climb a little bit. And then I'll start the yapping. I guess I should probably advertise it. Why not? Well, only one person now. So I'm going to advertise it. They're like, I'm not special no more. Ooh, somebody else subscribed to you. Cool. Probably another porn thing. All my new subscribers have been naughty people. T-Mobile. Huh. Christ. We used to have one of those down here. My buddy owned it. I think it was before it was T-Mobile, though. He still has all the stuff for the store. A bunch of outdated phones and office equipment and all that stuff. Desks and everything. They were just like, yeah, we don't want it. We're done. There we go. One advertisement. There we go. Let me just give that more. How many times am I going to say that? That does nothing. Does it do anything? Nope. Oh, one person, huh? I have lost my relevancy by all means whatsoever. May not be as. I particularly decided to do this today because why is the one side so flat? Look at that. It's a good beard day, but it's really hard to do backwards in the camera. Wow. I didn't have much planned beyond this. Get a bucket of parts. I was working on another mod, which was kind of really suck because I didn't know Merger Masters was coming, so I could have, excuse me. You could probably just do a thing. I was like, I could have faked it in, but I killed one of these. It was an old one. One of these. One of these. I think this goes to this. It goes to the Vagabond. I know this did. I also killed a Fortnite blaster. Stupid ass shotgun. I really do like the shotgun though. It just wasn't, a Vagabond. Grip. Oh, grip. That must be for the other Fortnite thing. Yeah. We'll get enough people on here. Maybe I'll show it. I don't know. I'm a little weird about showing blasters and stuff that I'm currently working on. So I'm having a hard time continuing on with them. Oh God, I got a bag full of parts. I don't know if these go to some kind of yogurt. No, ground rosemary. That was yogurt. Oh, interesting screws. Okay, well, I guess I'm not going to be popular tonight. Big surprise. Oh, belly itches. Enough nails. Oh, that doesn't look good on camera. I can't even see the stick. Oh, that would look pretty dirty. No. Well, it gives me an alert that my own is on here. It makes no sense. 20 minutes of clowning just checking this stuff. There we go. Oh, well. Well. Oh, BB. Hey, BB. How you doing? Just got 2 people. Cool. Well, I guess 2 is good enough for now. So, I guess y'all been wondering, or probably not, the heck I've been up to. Well, I've been having health issues and job issues, both of which have not been going well. One of which is related to the other. In November, I got fired from Goodwill for being crippled, which is what it amounted to. They didn't really fire me. They said I couldn't come back to work anymore, and then said, "Here's another place you might be able to go to work, but you have to get it all your own because it's not a transfer. So go find out if the job actually exists and then apply for it and then interview for it. And you're against people inside and outside the Goodwill ecosystem. So, yeah, so that didn't go well. So, as of like the 25th of November, I've been out of a job from a place that's supposed to help, people with disabilities and health problems and things like that. Which they waited till my ADA paperwork was in, then to fire me with that, which was absolutely love me to use it against me, but whatever. Whatever. Not better. Not better. Not better at all. Place can go screw itself. The place has been going downhill for years, anyways. Goodwill's got a lot of problems. Tension going on here. There we go. Either here or there. I'm trying to get myself back in the relevance of the YouTube ecosystem. However, unfortunately, if you're like me, most of the stuff that we see out today is just not interesting. Unless you like to play professionally. I am very tired of all the. Basically, if you don't have a 3D printed full automatic pew pew sidearm, you're not going to do much. Even the sidearm high powered springers like Zinks and that are becoming about useless. And I don't like the fact that everything's gone to the pro stuff. I mean, we've lost I think we just lost the fun of being what this is. There's why there's so many points why you guys haven't seen me. There's been no. How many times can you do I need to? How many people need to review the same release of a blaster? That's the same blaster again and again. Yeah, I guess BB, but it's already happening, so I wouldn't worry. Oh, that's my sister's. Here, she's gonna stick her head in here and ruin my broadcast. Anyways, yeah, but it's not like it's already a thing. It's already a thing. That's why I'm kind of excited for things. That's why I got excited for things like like they had that what was it, that laser blaster from Botrix or Roblox. It was kind of cool. And now we got those two cool ones, but they're only being released in Australia of the flintlock looking things. Yeah, I don't play anymore either. Partially, it's a 50-50 because of this, and I'm not a competitive guy. I mean, if I get out there and played it, the last time I played it was with, I played, let's see here, Uncle Clowny plays with children, but that's pretty much what Uncle Clowny was doing. It's awful to say. That's exactly what I'm talking about, baby. The revolver, pistol, and the shot in the blunderbuss looking thing. I want to get my hands on those so bad, and I just got contacted again from after I sent them information to Dart Zone or Venture Force or whoever the final company was, and they just kind of said we can't tell you whether or not it's going to be released in the United States. It's not something that we can do. So I'm not looking for the United States release on that anytime soon. So now I'll need to pursue different means. And if I can get my hands on one of both, I might as well see if I can get my hands on a couple of both, because it'll probably be cheaper and easier to send a large box of both of them to across the water than it would the other way. We just have to, I guess, get my crap together on that one, but I'm in no big hurry to do so. Like I said, I have a ton of other projects. Oh my god. I just keep sliding in this chair. And then my clothing keeps going up my crotch. This is awful. This chair is horrible now. Oh, there we go. Oh. Yeah, I probably should have planned this one a little bit better. But yeah, what I'm saying is basically that the state of this hobby has been disillusioned by the state of what I like to do. I am not a competitive player, and I am not just not happy with this anymore. I mean, my other hobbies are starting to take over more of this. And it's not like I've gone, because I still have a bunch of stuff to do, but I just don't like the direction anymore. It saddens me. Well, I guess I'm just an old man. I remember when this was all flip barrels and RSCBs and single shot pistols. And then we got all this stuff, and it's supposed to be coming into a high ends and competitive play, and I don't want to see that. I don't care about it. It's other people. Why is that coming up? The sticker was coming up. I don't know. I guess something else. Anybody excited for anything coming out other than the ones from Australia that we can't seem to get our hands on yet? I mean, came across a video of some guy that made a little butane pistol, and I thought would work pretty. Little was something else, but it's butane shells, and I thought, well, actually hydrogen shells, but the electrified water, so it's using hydrogen. But I would think it could be adapted. Design would be adaptable to the gas cylinders to make a revolver out of that. To see, they're really. Production of the sport over fun is really sad to see, but when I listen to Chicago on my record player, what do I know? Yeah. Yeah, unicorn blasters. Yeah, that's cool. See, stuff like that. I miss the toy end of the innovation of things like that. That was something else. Where are my animal scorpion blasters? It doesn't have to be all performance. I don't know. Like I said, I'm old. So what do I know? I'm old. Old people don't know anything. We don't know anything. We're just old. I must have a real bright mess behind me, and doesn't it? Oof. Jeez. I'm guessing the lag is probably pretty bad because it was lagging horrible when I was trying to type. Yeah, and that's another thing too, right? Like I remember back in the day, you had the race for the 100 mark, the 100-foot mark. And now you got these blasters that are doing. The companies are putting out blasters that are like getting up there on 200 feet per second, but you can't take them to a Nerf battle. Everyone's kind of agreed that like 150, 125 is kind of like where the baseline sits. So like, what's the point of continuing to make high powered blasters when the performance base is the same, and they all have the same internals? Like, just some other topic. I said it before. Like I said at the beginning of this, I'm trying to relaunch my channel, and I'm actually a little pissed off. I had gone through all of my stuff back here and put a very, very large bin with tiger darts, and lots of them, streamlines, and all kinds of other darts and stuff. Some classic, a whole bunch of classic NIC darts and really good foam NIC darts. And I had them sitting for a while outside of the room here, and yeah, they were sitting there for quite some time. I was waiting for like the opportunity that I could actually get rid of some of this stuff, and there was, oh my god, there was a scepter, a couple AT3Ks, some brake barrels, some Busby stuff here and there, some other vintagey things, just things that I may have had a whole bunch of and I didn't want. Some sledge fires, things I just didn't need because I had like 3 or 4 of them. I'm like, I only need one of these, or this is going to be a project, but I'm not going to do the project anytime soon, so I'm going to get rid of it. And long story short, it sat there long enough that somebody felt they needed to go to the Goodwill, so they were picked up and taken off to the Goodwill. So somebody somewhere got a whole bunch of really good stuff, and that was about a month ago, and I am still pissed about it because I really needed this a time when I could actually sell some of that stuff or get rid of it, and I could really use that extra money now, and that's what I was sitting there waiting for. Timing, and now the timing is here and it's gone. I got lucky, and the scepter apparently was still out of it. If you guys don't know what a scepter was, it was all intents and purposes, a kind of paintball gun. It shot rubber ball instead. It looked like a paintball gun. You pumped it up with a pump that was on the blaster. It had a paintball hopper on top that was actually the air tank. But you could get 3, maybe 4 shots out of it with a inline mag, not inline mag, with a Y hopper, because you could get an inline mag on it, but you're more likely to shotgun it than anything. Just not. They were for a flash in a pan. They were there, really hot, really quick, and then all of a sudden they just kind of disappeared. Nobody wanted them all of a sudden. I don't know what took them over. I think the flywheelers may have come up, or it may have been a rise of the Stampede. I think it may have been the rise of the Stampede that did it to them. But they were pretty cool. I'm not sure where I got my hands on this one. I think it came from something that Beaker had. Lived in the back of my car for quite some time. I don't know why it was there. I think I was supposed to give it to somebody, but they never showed up, which is sad. But that's the way things work. Old Busby was awesome, even if they shredded the darts. Yeah. I have quite a few old Busby stuff. I'll tell you, the old Tommy 20s, you get those. You get those things kicked up. Oh, they're terrifying. They are absolutely terrifying. You have to get some new flywheels for them. They do make a cage. A couple people actually made cages for them that you can stick in that have a much higher crush. You can actually use them. My favorite thing to do is just take a piece of PVC pipe and glue it to the outside of the wheel, over the wheel. They were really unbalanced, but it was terrifyingly. It made this terrifying sound. I never managed to get mine working because the one I built, which is sitting halfway out of the box, it was I put a lot of work in the body in to make it really cool integration. That thing, ow, geez, what the heck? I don't know what that is. A bunch of hair clipped over from my nosebleeds. I've been getting a lot of nosebleeds. But that thing was great. That's actually got a nice cage in it. It's got I think the nun-cut wheels or the prototype nun-cut wheels in two Hyperion 3S. I think they are. I think they're the Hyperion motors. So the old school 3S ones, big ones, big cans on those things. And the didn't take into account that the little motor, which it would actually take because I was only running it on two, that I had a different plan for it, but it ended up stripping the little nylon gear that runs the mechanisms on the inside, because at the speed that it was going, it cooked off some of the grease that was holding it greasy and seized it. That was disappointing. Cool. Cherry red with a Saturn badge. Get a high gloss on that? That'd be great. Well, now I don't know what to do with the thing. Ow, God. Oh, ouch. Ah, owie. Ouch. Let's pull another one out. Now I'm not sure what to do with it, because the body's in perfect shape and it looks really great, but the internals are seized and they're all pinned in, so you're not getting them back out. I'd like to see if I can actually get it unseized and then have somebody wire it properly, because it would be nice to have it. It needs what do they call it? Too much power going to the small motor for the rotation. It needs to be dumbed down to going in there. I considered just running it on the four AA's the four AA's that it came on, the rotation mech, because the speed for that was fine. Or 9 volts of it would have been great, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of too late now. I guess I could break off parts of it and make cosmetic or something. I don't know. The nun-cut wheels made by the guys who did the Fly-Ass. I think maybe they were Hooligan wheels. I'm not sure if Hooligan did Fly-Ass wheels or not. I know though the ones I got they weren't cuts; they were knurled, which is pretty cool. I know the motors. It's either in that or it's in the Vivian project. I think it. I think the red can ones are probably in the Vivian project. I should resurrect that. That was. I still don't know how to get the mag in there though. That was a fun one. Oh, God. Ow. Damn, that just hurts. The air hose keeps banging in on my face here. It's got an edge on it for some reason. I don't know why. It's a shitty cannulary. I need to fix it when I got the chance. Yeah, the Vivian project, that was a good one too. That was a firefly with a scorpion inside of it. That had a set of, yeah, that's where the red cans were, and that had a different set of wheels in it too. I don't remember what they were, but they were somebody else's trick wheels from something else. That I can't figure out how to get back together. Two major problems. I can't get the. When you take a scorpion apart, the tube is glued onto it, and it's glued onto the top, so it shoots. They shoot out of the barrels rotate around it, and then it shoots out of the tube inside. But the tube inside holds the armature, holds the mechanism inside that keeps it together. So you have to get the tube stuck on to hold that on, but the tube also rotates, so it can't be on too tight. It has to be on just tight enough and attached to the bottom. But if it runs around it, it scars it up and it jams, and that's the problem I was running into. Because I don't know how to get it on there without having it stay on there and not fall back off. Now, I had run some screws in it, but it's one of those, you just keep messing with it and it gets worse the more you play with it. So I needed a different option. The second problem was I buried the mechanism for it's too far in, so I did not know where to put a magazine into it, which was a problem because I couldn't put it in the side, couldn't put it in the bottom. The only option was sticking out of the top, and it didn't look good. It looked really strange. So that was another one that kind of fell short. Currently working on one that I was thinking was going to be a Merge Masters project, but I got too far ahead of it for it to be a Merge Masters one. And that I don't know. And the projects that I was going to work on for the Merge Masters were given away to the Goodwill. Everything that I needed was in there, including the shell-fed blaster. I had a blaster with a shell blaster in there, and I actually had a couple of the old Busby shells and a couple of the old Busby magazines were in there, and that went. That was well, that pissed me off too, because the shells are the shells, but the magazines are hard to get. Hey, Macabro, how you doing? You're just joining me. I'm complaining for roughly 30 minutes now and trying to figure out why my face keeps hurting in a small location. I think. Ouch. Hair is driving me nuts. They get caught in the cannulary and then they pull out. This is more or less just rambling to show people I'm still alive. Exactly, Macabro. Nothing says alive like farting. Well, if you're dead, you shit yourself, so I don't know. I wasn't quite shitting myself, I just farted. Oh. I've been working on toy projects instead lately. I'm trying to figure out exactly what that's going to be and trying to find a new job. Lately, let's see. The closest one I've been working on right now is this guy. Took one of these Star Wars black security droids and made him into this. I was trying to do 40K Grimdark, which I did for my other two ones, but I didn't quite get it the way I actually test it to see, which is just a fun one. What I'll do is I'll take a picture of whatever I'm working on, and then it lets me know if I transformed it enough, because then I'll lens it or Google image search it or whatever you want to call it. And if it comes up with what I'm looking for, I did a good job. That comes up as the Black Series robot. So I definitely haven't done it enough. Robot feeling from Neo Gem. Oh God, I don't know. Neo Genesis. I can't get behind that. I didn't watch that, and it was too much weirdness, too much sexual weirdness, and it got really strange. Yeah, I don't know where I thought of it. It just kind of popped out in my brain. I started doing that to some of the blasters too that I worked on to see what they came up with, just out of fun. But the let's see, the Skaven made out of the Master Splinters came up. Actually, a lot of weird stuff, but they came up looking for Skaven, and then the oh God, what is he? Trapjaw from He-Man. He came up with other stuff as well. Genesis, I get into was Phil Collins. Yes, everybody loves that. Phil Collins will go snailing down Phil Collins Hill. Skiing down Phil Collins Hill. I'm not sure what I'm going to do now for the Merge Masters, because now I have to gather everything up instead of having it on site, which is the stuff I was planning on doing anyways. Was all cheap parts, so it wasn't like it'd be expensive stuff. It's just I think the next thing I'm going to work on maybe are these guys. Halloween finds. I got 2 of them. I haven't done any of my little miniature skeletons for a while, and these guys will be fun to work on. Although I still don't play Dungeons and Dragons a bit anymore. I'll be full, have them up. Or I can paint my Snull. I still haven't painted my Snull. Probably should paint my Snull. Oh God, yeah. Oh yeah, the whole Oscar thing. God, I love that one. They keep showing the thing in the bottom, and then my bippy, and they break the turd with the Oscar. So funny. I haven't watched any South Park in years, though. I can't even tell you I think the last episode I saw was the one when Randy was screwing a bat. I think it was with Mickey. I don't remember even watching the episode. It was just on. So I don't even know what it was. It was a random one, too, so it just kind of popped up. It wasn't like I was watching up till then. So, weird. Boy, oh boy. Oh, it says I got 6 people. That's a new record for now. Let's see. Participants. Well, I guess people just got it on in the background. False positive. False positive. Not so lucky, Freddie Mercury. A couple more minutes of this, and you guys know I've been alive. Since I guess I'm probably gonna be working on it sometime soon here. why not? Oh, no, that's not it. Where'd it go? Crap in the hat. Ooh. Yeah, there's the handle I was looking for. Took this guy's handle away. I really do like these. They were so comfortable, but they were so much garbage. Now, Josh said you can put a 3-round inline mag in these, and they'd be okay. A 3-line inline mag, he says they're okay to use, but it wasn't like they were, like killers. They were just something. So, I guess for the people, you guys actually watching this, I'll show you what I've been working on. I'm pushing the wrong thing back. I'll probably end up getting rid of the stream at this point because BS rambling. This was my current project. It's got a bit of a twist here, but when I tighten it down, they straighten out. This plastic is awful. It is the same thing as this plastic here. It is a nylon base, and it does not like to glue, and it does not like to connect with putty. It is a huge issue, and I don't quite know how to fix it, but it does activate the way you think it does. That was not as hard as I thought it was to figure that out. I thought that was going to be way harder. I thought that was going to be a way harder thing. That's why I got that basket full of parts. Like this was out, and the lip thing in here is in here somewhere, and here it is. The back part of this separates. There's a hidden screw in it too, by the way. Both of them have a hidden screw. I was trying to figure out a way to attach the rotation mech to the other rotating mechanism and get all the gears and stuff set away and get them paced up, and all of a sudden I realized, why don't I just use the back half of the one and glue it onto the other? So I did, and then I thought, shit, you moron, you didn't get the brass end. So now I have to, it's welded in there, so I have to take and very gingerly trim it down to get the brass in, and I think I might have a better luck with this. It's my last of my old school P-TAG, but there's just enough I can make 6 collets out of it, and it should work well, because if not, it's, I don't know. Yeah, it did turn out really cool, didn't it? Honestly, it's a little uncomfortable for me because it's a little long. Ow, God. Stab me in the ass. Like I said, it's too far along to get into Merge Masters. I just wanted to, I have to get all the putty work done on it. All the putty work needs to be done to seal up all the edges, and then there's some clearance issues here and here. I have to get some clearance issues in here. And I didn't quite get this as straight as I could. So there's a little bit of clearance problems in the front up here. But it doesn't stick when I rotate it. So it will shoot too right now, which is cool. Oh, no. There we go. I It doesn't have any other springs or anything in it. That's probably going to go in with Abaddon. That's that pistol I made, which I never made a video for. I'll probably do those two together. I have a metal box that I want to put all that stuff in. If I get my hands on those Australian blasters, they're going to go into another one with the cannon. And then I'll have a cannon, my flintlock over one, a flintlock single pistol, and then my cannon, which I'll probably have to decide which ones to put in that box. So I can have a theme box and the other one, a theme war box, and then another theme war box. But it would actually end up being, the second one would be a bit more useful. Although probably will get used less. There's a good chance that that one might actually end up selling that. Ow. Did I say? Oh, I'm having trouble with nosebleeds. God. Oh. Cannulary people problems. Hose people problems. That's what it is. It's hose people problems. Oh, somebody sent me another message. Oh, God. I don't care. Oh, nuts. What? Live and live. There we go. God, Brand probably sent me another message. I got a buddy of mine likes to send me all kinds of weird stuff. Oh. He's got MS. He's part of an MS, part of MS groups, and one of the MS groups is they say send memes back and forth to each other, and wow, they are dark. So, like, I love them. I think they're hilarious, but like I couldn't post them without well, I could post. I don't honestly care. I just don't post them because they're bad. What's the job situation? Let's see. Macabre. Well, I had one interview. I've talked to a bunch of people, and the interview, the lady, after I got done, I said, "Hey, what about this?" And that turned her face real quick, and that was online. I guess you couldn't see it until I pointed it out. And then let's see, and then when I go to a place to look for a job, you see them walk up, and then they look me up and down, which is normal because I'm 5'1" and quite rotund, to put it nicely, fat, and or then they walk and you see their eyes follow over to the air tank and come back, and you look at you and they get that smiling look on their face, and you're like, yeah, I'd say I'm sorry you wasted your time, but I'm glad at least to make you walk up here, you rotten bastard. And well, we can consider for jobs here. I got at least the one guy was literally just up front about it. I said, "What do you think?" And he goes, "Well," I just told him I'm like, just be honest. I said, "I'm not going to sue you." And he goes, "I don't see how it's going to work out." And I'm like, "I thought so." So that's fun. So now I get to try. Oh, his glue dried. Cool. Now I get to try other stuff. I don't know what to do. So that's going to be fun. Trying to find a new job. Because nobody wants to hire me. Because I'm not mobile enough. God forbid you can't just do one job anymore. It looks really good from that side. Really flat from that side. But I guess we're going to end this on a depressing note then. Just to prove people I was alive here. So that's probably what's going to happen. So to all you guys out there in the 3 or for sometimes people that tuned in. Thank you for watching. Uncle Clowny's watching. I am watching. This guy is watching. The inside of my eyeball is watching. My nose is watching. The rats are watching. And Big Brother's watching. Which I'm actually a big brother and an uncle, so whatever. So peace out, guys. Have a good week. Have a good year.